back to the vlog. So you're going to have to excuse the audio in here. It's a little bit empty, but I'm actually over at the new apartment filming this. So as you can see, I'm standing in the kitchen. Anyway, that's not the point of this vlog. The point of this vlog is I want to cover Article 13 of the EUCD. If you're not aware of what this is about, there's a huge, great big argument going on right now between the European Union and pretty much the rest of the world. The basic too long didn't read of the entire EUCD is that they basically want to protect copyright content creators, but they're doing so at the expense of pretty much anybody else that could accidentally fall foul of the copyright laws. So, a perfect example of this would be when you're reading through a Forbes news article that happens to reference, for instance, an article in a newspaper that originated inside the EU. The little box that normally comes up at the moment that says here's the title and here's like a quick snippet of that article, that should be paid for because they argue that people read the little box and then never go to the actual article itself. So, where this is basically going to go is now anybody, for instance, Forbes or Wikipedia or anybody else that has a large-scale website, they would basically have to say, look, we're not going to pay for that, so therefore we're just not going to link to that in the first place. So, what everybody's arguing, especially if you're, say, a newspaper, is all of a sudden the inbound links that you had previously, they're no longer there, so you lose viewers. And conversely, if you did happen to accidentally link to something on a platform where it draws these types of boxes, well, you could be liable as well as the platform. So everybody's up in arms about this, but more to the point is Article 13. As you may know, on one or two occasions I've fallen foul accidentally of copyright laws, not because I'm trying to do anything that's overtly copyright related, but because sometimes there could be, like for instance, music in the background of a jet airplane demonstration, or it could be, for instance, that there was some music that happened to be in the background of something I was recording elsewhere. And so generally what happens is you get a content copyright strike, and 9 times out of 10, what will happen is, after you've fought it a little bit, one way or the other, either I can pull the content down or the creator whose copyright is being infringed can pull the content down, but nearly every time it's left up. This is something that was also mentioned by Robert Kinsell in his recent part of the debate, where he said that copyright content claims, they're normally sorted in a way where the owner of the original copyright is still in control, and so given the chance to remove it or leave it up, they normally just leave it up anyway. So this is kind of, something that, it's a big cluster, for want of a better description. But having said that, there is a website, saveyourinternet.eu. If you're in the EU, you need to go there right now and basically write to your MEP, have a look at what it's all about, because it does actually affect everybody inside the EU, probably more than it affects the people on the outside. Now, there are a lot of people in the EU, and this channel especially, I have more people inside the EU that watch it than people outside of it. But for a lot of content creators, if this goes the way that it's probably going to go, then YouTube will likely draw a line down the middle and say, okay, everybody inside the EU can't see non-EU content, which is ludicrous, but that's sort of where it's heading if the people inside the EU don't back off on this. So that's what this one is about today. I'm going to leave it there. Go read it yourself if you're interested in this type of stuff. I'll put the link down in the doobly-doo. And speak to you soon. Cheers, bye.